So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 85 of our Portsmouth career mode. And we are going to be kicking off this episode with a home game, Fratton Park up against Manchester City. So it's going to be a very difficult game. And as you can see from the bottom right of your screen, we're currently sitting in second place. Man City are 3 points behind us in third, but we're only 1 point behind Chelsea. There's still a possibility that we could win the league. What a fantastic achievement that could be if we could pull that off. So it jumps into the first game, which is going to be an extremely difficult game and probably going to be the most difficult of this episode, as it is going to be up against Man City, and of course it's with our second team line out. Now we've got a good chance here. Ryan Gold's using his pace, he's sprinting past everyone, he tries to cut back inside, squeeze it through to Martinez. Martinez strikes it first time and his shot goes wide of the post, and I think I pretty much made a meal of that chance we just had. Man City have a good chance to play the ball out wide, they strike it and their shot goes over the bar, and to be honest it's been a very boring game. Lack of chances from both ends, and both decent chances in the game have been put miles wide of the post. That one was wide from City, and then the one before that we had in the first half from Pedrosa. But every single time we lose the ball in midfield, they lose the ball in midfield, and it's just a not good game. Having win the ball back through the left-hand side, we squeeze it through to Martinez. Surely he's going to get there before Otamendi. He does. He's going to try and fire the ball past Johar into the back of the net. And with just a few minutes remaining, we go ahead and pick up our first goal of the game, and it's pretty much our first real good chance. We win the ball back in midfield. Dahoud squeezes it through to Martinez. Martinez using his pace to get past Otamendi, and that's a real smart finish past Johar into the back of the net. Frickson Martinez, the goal scorer for us. Have a City with a really good chance to equalise. Zuccolini's been played through, and Zuccolini finds the back of the net. And just as I was saying, we had the first chance of the game. City go ahead and equal it with a goal just 5 minutes after we took the lead. Very sloppy defending from us. Our centre-backs was nowhere to be seen. I think it was Iñiguez actually that had gone on walkabouts. Actually, Iñiguez is pulled out of play. He gets completely nowhere near the ball. It's a lovely ball through to Zuccolini. Shiplock can't do anything about it. And with just 5 minutes remaining, they get the equalising goal. So our right back cut in from the left hand side, squeeze it to Prestes. Prestes out wide to Rivera, who's just come on the pitch. Rivera trying to find the ball through to Kishner, which he does do. Kishner out wide to our right back. Our right back's going to strike here. And Johar with a magical save at his near post, denying us what would have been a fantastic equaliser. But we take the corner, it comes out wide to Naismith. Naismith's first touch is awful, and that pretty much sums up our game. We go ahead and draw it. We took the lead with just a few minutes remaining, but we couldn't hold on. And with just 5 minutes remaining in the game, City go ahead and pick up the equaliser through Bruno Zuccolini. And we end up just picking up a point at Fratton Park up against City. So we're now going to move into the second game of the episode, which is going to be away from home at White Hart Lane. And Spurs are currently sitting in 5th place in the league, so it's not going to be an easy game for us. But we need to try and pick up our game a little bit from the previous one against City if we want to still have that slightest bit of chance of challenging for the league title come the end of the season. A really good chance for Spurs. They've cut through our back line. Ward is through. He squeezes it through to Lacazette. Lacazette strikes it, and it's a really good save from Shiplock, and we've just about managed to get the ball clear. With a lovely chance for Spurs, and I don't know how we've survived. But now Spurs lose the ball at the back. Bergwijn has got the ball. He's going to cut inside. He's 1-1 with the goalkeeper. He whips the ball across the face of goal. It comes off the back of Rose, and how does that ball stay out? Kingsley Coman couldn't react in time. I think the ball pretty much just bounced straight off him, and Michel Vorm managed to get back in the nick of time to claw it away. Yannick Bocker on the ball, squeezing it out wide to Bergwijn. Bergwijn's going to try and cut back inside past Kyle Walker, because I don't have faith in him beating him for pace. But Ruben Loftus-Cheek squeezing it through to Hachin Mastor. Mastor might not have anything on, but we do know he's got the skill moves in his locker. He's still got the ball. Squeeze it through to Bocker. Bocker goes for goal, and Michel Vorm pulls off a pretty comfortable save. But we've got some really bad news for ourselves here, as Hachin Mastor has gone down with an injury. It looks like it might be his ankle, so we've got to try and make some substitutions now. We're going to bring Banton on, and we're going to put Ruben Loftus-Cheek up to Cam, and let's see how Ruben does a little bit higher up the pitch. But very disappointing news for us there, as a very rash challenge from Lacazette injures our star man, Hachin Mastor. And oh my god, guys, Kingsley Coman has just pulled off a magical moment that's put us in the lead. So the scoreline now stands at Tottenham 0, Portsmouth won, and what about this for a goal from Kingsley Coman? We decided to go for power this time, and boy did he go for power. What about that for a strike over the top of the wall, into the back of the net? Michel Vorm wasn't anywhere near it. A lovely ball over the top to Naismith, who's just come on the pitch. Naismith squeezing it through to Yannick Boca. Boca on his favourite left boot. And Boca's put the ball wide of the post. It was a difficult chance as he was going away from goal. But I would have thought Boca, the quality that he's got in his locker, I thought he might have hit the back of the net there. So of course that is it for the game, and we end up picking up a very good result for ourselves there, winning the game 1-0 away from home at White Hart Lane. Kingsley Coman with a wonderful goal from the free kick, and that is just the magical moment that we need to pick up all 3 points. So confirmation of Hachin Mastor's injury there. He is out for 4 weeks. So a little disappointing that he's going to miss a few vital games for us, and with just a few weeks remaining in the season, we're hoping he's going to be able to come back pretty soon. But we've now got a massive game up against, well, you guys guessed it. It is in fact Real Madrid again. It's the return leg. So we're going to be going to the Santiago Bernabeu, and we're going to have to play our second team line out. That is because we played Spurs not long ago. And as you can see from our players there, they're not the fittest. But we're going into the game with a 2-goal advantage. So, if we manage to even lose the game 1-0 or pick up an away goal, Real Madrid would have to score 4 goals to go through. So we've definitely got the upper edge, but going to the Santiago Bernabeu, anything can happen. We've got a good chance for ourselves here. Kishner's cut inside from the left-hand side. He tries the Berber swim back inside, but Marcelo reads it. But just proving, just 5 minutes into the game, we've got the upper hand. We squeeze the ball through to Ben Pedrosa. Pedrosa through to Martinez. Martinez on his favourite left boot. Goes for goal and he's hit the crossbar. How close are we going to get to picking up our 3rd goal in this tie? And I don't believe that Real Madrid are leaving so much gaps at the back. The reason being is because they're going all out attack. Every time they attack, they're throwing bodies forward. And as they throw bodies forward, they're leaving chance at the back. We've got the ball through to Leon Bailey. Bailey strikes it. And this time, Bailey's shot goes over the bar. If anyone looks the most likely out of the two to score, it's us. Gareth Bale, however, with a lovely chance, cutting from the left-hand side, goes for goal. Shiplock with a good save, and Ronaldo can't catch up with play, and the ball goes out wide for a throw-in. But the scoreline still remains at Real Madrid 0, Portsmouth 0. But they've got a really good chance to play it through to Marcelo. Marcelo into the middle, and Shiplock with a wonderful save, denying Real Madrid there, and that save could win us the tie. Sergio Ramos with a good chance. Ramos cuts inside, and we're just throwing bodies in front of everything now. We're trying our very best to try and keep the scoreline at 0-0, because I know if Real Madrid manage to get that goal, they will start applying the pressure, and it wouldn't surprise me if they go ahead and pick up a second. But Bale's shot goes wide of the post, and with just 25 minutes remaining, we're 25 minutes away from moving into the semi-final of the Champions League. But we've given the ball away. It comes through to De Tomas. De Tomas strikes it, and even his shot goes wide of the post. So just 5 minutes remaining. Luka Modric cuts inside, and Luka Modric's shot goes over the bar. And also, while we're at this, all I want to do is to show you the settings, because I'm sure you guys will be saying, look, there's no way you could be doing this, but have a look at the settings. If I can find them, I don't even know what I'm doing. Everything is as it normally is. So if we go to game settings, you go to the camera, visual, audios, everything. If you look, this is all true. Everything's 50-50. We're on legendary, and we are beating, well, we're not beating Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, but we're holding them to a 0-0 scoreline after already beating them 2-0 at Fratton Park. It looks like we're going to be going through to the semi-final of the Champions League. Or maybe we can pick up a goal for ourselves. We go for the shot, and Frickson Martinez's shot is blocked by Llorente at the back for Real Madrid. And look at this, guys. In the last minutes of the game, we're the team that are attacking, not Real Madrid. But Kishner plays the ball inside to Dahoud. Dahoud loses it, and Cristiano Ronaldo goes on the break for them. He cuts past 2 players. Ongwen mischines his challenge. Cristiano Ronaldo's one-on-one with Shiplock. Can Shiplock come out on top? You bet he can. Ronaldo tries to chip the ball over the top of Shiplock. Shiplock manages to keep his clean sheet, and we have done it, guys. We are through to the semi-final of the Champions League. Portsmouth are in the semi-final. Who would have believed we would ever be saying that when we started this series right at the very start? Even though Real Madrid dominated the possession stats, we still managed to do it a lot better than them. Shipblock is my man of the match, as he did pull off some fantastic saves, and he also managed to keep his clean sheet. But what about that, guys? I can't believe it. We're through to the semi-final. However, that is in fact going to be it for this episode of Career Mode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it is going to be very much appreciated. And don't forget, if you're new around here, to hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all my latest videos and career modes. Thank you. Bye-bye.